I've always been told that I'm too small, I'm not big enough, I'm not fast enough. I don't have what it takes to be the best and stay there. Sweat is necessary. Walter and Jerry had their heels, never being comfortable with just good enough.
It's right now or never! It's right now or never!
I prepare so no one can take what is mine. No one can replace my mind, my heart. Inspired men. And now our biggest pride.
You know, they just don't accept rookies to just come in and dominate in their first ever game, but that is exactly what I did, and I got a lot of hate from the media. One particular guy being Skip Bayless just trashed me on First Take, but you just gotta ignore the media sometimes. And you guys see here, I'm going on a little tour in Minnesota. This is definitely a treat from the coaches. I'm definitely, you know, feeling like a first rounder because they have been treating me really well. And then during the day as well, we decided to head to the club and celebrate. You know, usually people go at night, but for some reason my teammates just do it during the day before practice, and that is exactly what we're doing here. Headed to the club to celebrate our first victory of the season, and obviously there's more to come. You guys see, after the week number 1, this is pretty much the checklist that shows you all the stats and XP that you have earned because of your performance. So 3 passing touchdowns led to me to get, you know, 750 XP, 300 passing yards, I got 150 XP, and this just adds on. You know, 3 touchdown passes is going to give me 100 XP as well, and 4 touchdown passes as well. You know, I had a big performance, and that is why I'm going to have a lot of XP. So you see my performance, 341 yards, 4 touchdown passes, and 1 interception. And as you guys take a look at our schedule, here in week number 2, we are going up against Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. So how would we repeat from our last week's game? Nothing really happening in the first quarter, so things really got started for us in the second quarter with 6 minutes remaining. You see the Colts already up by a field goal, and I'm going to be working this play action, which is going to set up Jerome Simpson wide open as he goes in for our first touchdown of the game. And then things come in a minute later. You see, you guys haven't really seen actually our defense do work, but these guys have been doing work. I mean, it took them a minute to actually stop the Andrew Luck and their offense, and we get the ball back here, and we are having a lot of success with the ground game. You see Adrian Peterson sets us up with a first down, and I'm going to go right head to Jerome Simpson, who has been on fire in this game. So end off the drive, I get a little scramble right here for another first down, and with 2 minutes remaining here, already up by a touchdown, I get another touchdown right here, this time to my receiver, who is going to secure this lead for us as we go into the halftime. So 14-3, we come right back playing really aggressive along the pass to Percy Harvin, and his speed is going to kill it this season. So another touchdown right there. We're up 20-3. Our defense is doing their job. Obviously, us on offense, we're doing our job, and we get another possession right here. And a reception right there by my receiver, who's going to take it in for a touchdown. So it looks really easy right now, and I don't know what is going on with us. But with 5 minutes remaining, you know, I give a little handoff to Percy Harvin right there. Although we have a huge lead, I mean, we obviously know the Colts aren't going to come back with this lead, as I make an interception right there, a careless pass. But, you know, we're trying to kill the clock. We already know we're going to get this victory, and you see the score 34-3. So with 5 seconds remaining, I thought, why not? Let me just throw this deep pass to Percy Harvin, who's been having it his way in this game. And just the icing on the cake, you know, the Colts, they already knew they were losing this one, and I'm sure that pass right there is going to send the fans home pretty heated. So Andrew Luck didn't even show up in this game. I don't know what happened to him. You see the criticism that teams are getting on the right side on our Twitter feed, and I'm all over the newspaper. Unforgettable performance by Anto Garabet as he picked up 5 touchdowns in last game's performance against the Indianapolis Colts. So you guys know, I think it's definitely time to change up the difficulty. I mean, All-Pro, I don't know if it's the game mode or what it is. Usually All-Pro shouldn't be like this. So I decided to go ahead and change All-Pro difficulty into All Madden. So let's take a look at my, purchase upgrades. You know, I haven't really purchased anything yet all season long, but with 5,000 XP, I decided to go ahead and purchase this medium accuracy upgrade, which is only going to upgrade our accuracy from 80 overall to 81. So without further ado, here is week number 3 against the San Francisco 49ers.
Here we are in Minnesota for this Week 3 matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Sims. Partner, good to be with you today.
Good to be with you too, Jim. You know what we're going to see today? Two defenses that love to hit the quarterback. I'm glad I'm not playing.
This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs. Two of the real stars of the sport. Two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy team?
Well,
we won't talk about that.
So when it comes to changing difficulty, you're going to start noticing a lot of difference in the gameplay itself. And with this game itself, I didn't really show it in the editing, but there was a lot of drop passes, which added so much frustration, but difficulty itself didn't seem to be that much different to me. So here we are against San Francisco 49ers. I mean, we're starting off having short little passes to build our confidence, because you guys know the defense of the 49ers is untouchable, and you can't joke around with these guys, and you pretty much have to take advantage of every single possession. So our first possession right here, 3rd and 8, or should I say 3rd and 9, we do a screen play to Adrian Peterson, and that one doesn't work out, so we settle for a field goal, and I don't know what happened there, but we missed the field goal. So the 49ers put up a touchdown, and it is our turn right here to respond right back to them as I get a completion of Percy Harvin. Then my guy's gonna step right back to Randolph, or should I say Rudolph? I don't even know how to say his name, but with Carlson being down this season, he has definitely stepped it up as I do a play action pass, and Carlos Rogers is right there for the interception as I panicked and made that, forced that pass. So 7-0, our defense made the stop, and we are given another opportunity right there as my receiver is right there to make that reception and juke out the 8 defenders that were pretty much around them. So that ties up the game, and here I am with the scramble. I break one tackle, and I'm going to take this one. I thought I was taking it to the end zone, but I take that one on their opposing team's territory. So here we are to end the drive off. I do a short little pass to Percy Harvin, and he is going to put us up by a touchdown. But here I am. I noticed Jerome Simpson on the left side of the field wide open, and he burned his defenders actually, and I noticed that, and I threw him the ball up in the air, and he made that reception. So we're on fire so far, and it is 14-0 unanswered points, but Jerome Simpson is going to make that 21 to unanswered point. And you have to think, what is going on with the San Francisco 49ers defense as I go up to Simpson once again. And Simpson, he's been having a Pro Bowl type season. Look at his reception one more time. My quarterback is going to step back, and he's going to fling this one, because right away he noticed the awareness that the cornerback had, and he noticed that Jerome Simpson was going to beat him to the coverage, and that is exactly what happened. So the score is 27-17. This is the possession where we're going to try to take as much time as we can off the clock. So a reception right there, and then Adrian Peterson is going to come right back, and he is stopped just short of a first down. So we don't want to give the ball back to the 49ers, and that is why we played it a little aggressive and went for that quarterback sneak. But then here, as I go for the quarterback kneel, the defender is right there to sack me. I don't know why there wasn't a flag on the play. Check this out one more time. The play is over. Look at this. The play is over. Look at him charging at me. He's coming. Look at him. And the referee doesn't even pay attention. I don't even know. Look at the referee up top. Doesn't even pay attention. But more importantly, we are headed to our locker room, knowing the fact that we came here and beat a tough team. You know, these guys could have made it to the AFC Championship last year, and we pretty much beat them. And we are headed into week number 4 with a 3-0 record, and so far it has been an undefeated season. So it's your boy AntoDaBoss here, and I am signing out.
They got outplayed. That's why the team is undefeated.